It's Serbia's position that it wants to effectuate control over all of Kosovo. But doing so would mean reintegrating 2 million ethnic Albanians, which presumably those people would want a voting right inside Serbia. Is that a realistic objective?
Well, first of all, the policy of Serbia, what is at the heart of the policy of Serbia, is that we are denouncing unilateralism in resolving international affairs. Around about 2 years ago, the provincial authorities of Kosovo unilaterally declared independence from Serbia in defiance of the Security Council, in defiance of our democratic constitution, and in peacetime. This was the first time after the Second World War that we have gone through an ethnically motivated, in the world, that we've gone through an ethnically motivated attempt at secession from internationally recognized state in peacetime. What Serbia's position is that we are not accepting that way of dealing with this affair. We believe that we should go back to the negotiating table and find a solution that is going to be acceptable by both parties, endorsed in the Security Council, and therefore not set a very dangerous precedent that can lead to disintegration of many countries around the world, a lot of them here in the Middle East as well.
But what's your end game? Do you want all of Kosovo back?
Our end game is to find a compromise solution acceptable to both parties. Our end game is to show that unilateralism in world affairs doesn't fly. You can't go out and declare independence as a province of any country in the world. If you allow that to stand, tomorrow a lot of countries around the world may be in trouble. So our first and foremost goal is to get back to the table and negotiate with Kosovo Albanians as to what should be the final outcome. I'm not going to say what should be the final outcome. That is not the point. We want to find a compromise solution. I'm not going to say what the outcome has to be in advance, because if you say what the outcome has to be in advance, then you don't have a negotiation. Then you just have an act of negotiation. And that is exactly what we used to have prior to their declaration of independence, an act of negotiation. Because from day one, the Albanians were after declaring independence unilaterally, and they were just waiting out the clock. At some point, they did it, and now we are all in a lot of trouble because a small number of countries is recognizing this secessionist entity. Serbia is working hard to contain the effects of this attempt at secession. Serbia is using exclusively peaceful and diplomatic means.